Part of that tells me there's no need to look at US 42 ever becoming a major retail corridor. There's just too much competition, too much critical mass. And I was very impressed with the demographic information that I pulled up. 103,812 people. The average household income, $97,039. So we tend to think of Westchester as being a very family-oriented place. You've got this outstanding school system, but you always tend to think of Westchester as family. But yet there are a lot of single households here. 53% of the households are just one and two-person households. And those are the people that demand convenience. Those are the people that have a lot of disposable income as well. 75% of the jobs are classified as white collars. That's pretty darn significant. The median value of homeowner-occupied housing, $190,829. And you've got an older housing stock, and then you've got this newer housing stock. And so Westchester is a community that increasingly can appeal to a lot of different price points and a lot of different types of households. You still have room for a lot of, I think, residential. To identify yourselves.
But where we feel that that there's an opportunity for Route 42 is to become an area, to become a quaint area, an identifiable, confined district. You're not going to have national chains in your market, but I think it's better to not have them in your situation. I think you're better off with the Westchester shops, with a different kind of environment, the Clifton of Westchester. That's what's lacking in Westchester. How do you take your area and make it into a quaint place, a place that is an identifiable area? One of them is creating an identity in some kind of a signage program. So everybody in my industry that builds new shopping centers and open shopping centers wants to make our shopping center feel like a district. You have a district. You just need the amenities to go with it. A streetscape program. But localized marketing, where you as a group market yourself for something, an art fair, a crafts fair, a flower show. Finally, specific use inducements.
I think everybody sees Westchester as a great opportunity for a restaurant.
In a central gathering place. There are a lot of areas along the corridor that are still open, that are undeveloped. Having some kind of a gathering place that you can work with your parks district to create would be a huge help. Okay, how do we pay for these things? Present a unified request for help. And to me, that is the most important thing. You have to unify and go to the community together as a group. Number 3, present as a group state and federal rehab grants, and they're out there, and the township can help you with that. All these companies give back to the community. As I said, the first thing, get organized. Identify and market your area, not Route 42 corridor. Number 3, create a plan and get the money. And finally, stick to it. It takes time. It's not an overnight thing.
How many strong we are, and we have a big following. You know, a lot of people in this. On the
I think we had 90-some% of, and was it 95%?
So, you know, I think if we go to them as a group, even to ODOT or to the state or to our state representatives, we have more of a chance.
This is a great thing to start to use, but I think basically what it's put together for all of us is to present it to the trustees in the township.
This is one thing that Judy always reinforces with me. Is she always says to me, I want things comprehensive before I start making individual decisions. Mm-hmm. And now that we all as a group endorse this, we would then now like to implement this. Now I'd like an executive summary that says our top 5 goals for our quarter are
get some kind of uniform, with a flag maybe.
The township won't want to pay, but they've invested money elsewhere, get them investment. More kid-oriented, more fun stuff around here, it would make people glad to live along 42 and do stuff with the businesses.
Worked with us in the beginning and had a few little committees to say, you know, we're going to hire McGill to do this plan, and they all work together. That would have been so perfect.
In other words, they want an entire connectivity throughout the township that you could walk or bike.
In our meeting, I really like to see sidewalks or bike trails. Can't be done. I called ODOT immediately after that meeting. Mm-hmm. Can't be done. Dr. Jill says, well, it's very flat behind businesses, and nobody can put anything back there. You know, it's green space.
Yes.
And it's this loop, and in this era of $4 gas, if we could be progressive and allow people to get around here without their car, that would take Pisgah from the 50s, catapulting ahead of everybody else. It's land that nobody can use, and it goes around the whole businesses, and it can go the whole.
Identify and market your area.